Back to school is a hectic time. You want to make sure your kids' teeth aren't neglected in all the rush. Dr. Corey Ford from Vital Smiles is here. How you doing, Corey?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Good to see you. You brought some stuff today that we're going to be talking about. First of all, before we get to all that, why is it so important to get your kids on the right track when it comes to brushing and taking care of their teeth?
Well, especially after a long summer, you know, the sleeping in till 10 o'clock isn't happening anymore. Getting up early, so when we change this routine, we want to make sure that we're adding brushing and flossing to the early morning routine because they're not going to be able to do it at 10 o'clock. And then also, again, before bedtime. And then another thing to check is, you know, as they've been packed up to go to grandma's house or friend's house, check the toothbrush and make sure the bristles aren't worn and the aren't splayed. And if so, it's probably time to replace their toothbrush too. Now,
you and I were talking, our kids are similar ages, about 1 and about 3. How important is it to get your kids started early? About what age should they get started?
Oh, it's as early as possible. We see them as early as 6 months after their first tooth erupts, or you know, by their first birthday at the latest. It's good to go ahead and start these good habits at an early age, like I said, to instill these good habits so that they get used to the setting of the dental office, get used to brushing their teeth in a routine. Even if that first tooth starts to erupt, it's good to establish those good habits.
All right, now you brought some stuff here. What are these things you brought for us this morning?
Just a few things I want to discuss was we have some Tom's toothpaste here that's just a fluoride-free that we use a lot on the 3 and under, because you don't want them, the children, to swallow a lot of the high fluoride toothpaste. Also, just some toothbrush timers. We encourage everybody to brush their teeth for 2 minutes. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, a lot of toothbrushes now, a lot of electric toothbrushes actually come with a timer, but this is just something to make things a little more fun. And as you know,
2 minutes?
2 minutes. That's right.
Oh, dude, that's a long time to brush your teeth.
That's right. Well, and like I said, and a lot of people don't. So this is something that kind of can aid in that. And
what if you go with like a really strong power stroke? Can you cut the time down a little bit?
I wouldn't advise that, but you might be replacing your brush head a little more often than 3 months or so.
Well, speaking of brushes, you got some brushes here too.
Just some kids' toothbrushes and also some fun flossers that are just floss picks, which makes it a lot easier on the little ones. As you know, that can become quite a wrestling match sometimes, and that's a little easier for the kids to get back there with, or for the parent to do it as well.
Right, 100%. All right, so these are all good tips. And where's Vital Smiles located?
We have 2 locations, one on Spring Hill Avenue and one on the corner of Pleasant Valley and Government.
All right, so if you want to get your kids on the right track, have them stop by Vital Smiles and keep all of these tips in mind. And this is important because I know my son just swallows whatever toothpaste he goes with. So you can't have the fluoride in there until a little bit later. But thanks a lot for coming in today.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. All right, coming back.